been very fortunate to have had the opportunities that I've had at Steppenwolf. The best roles that I have created have been in this theater, and yes, I have had like a stretch of 3 or 4 characters in a row within a span of a year and a half, 2 years, and it's been a blessing that they have been very, very different characters, and that's what I love about it, especially with Otto, since I was dealing with a character who had actually, it's been a real person, right? It's not that came out of a pen of an author, but this is actually a character that is based on a real person. And Tina brought this book, which was basically a biography of Otto Frank. And I swallowed the whole thing in like less than a week. And that, knowing who that person is, going back to their childhood and see what has happened in his life, and a man that has had everything and then lose everything, I could totally relate to that. I mean, I'm a father now as of last month, but at the time, you know, I was getting married. I had a stepdaughter who was the age of Anne Frank, so it wasn't difficult to go there and imagine what would happen to you if you were in this situation, and how would you fight for your family, and what would be the hurt after you've lost everything. It wasn't difficult at all. And you know, each one you approach in its own unique way, and it kinda, the character reveals to you, but just by reading what you have from the author, by reading the text, the imagination is already at work. And what is very important for me personally is to try at all costs and avoid what I have done before. So it's, I mean, there are certain things that you cannot escape. Yes, I do have an accent because I'm not American born, and that would always, there will be always a trace of it. I could turn it on more, like in the case with Max in Superior Donuts. This is not how I talk. I talk with a lot less of an accent than Max is in Superior Donuts, but it's still, it's the same. You know, I try to do things with my voice, you know, I think, where is the voice coming from? Is it a high voice? Does it come from your head? Or does it come from your gut, you know? What is very important for me when I work on a character is the shoes, because that's where your center is. So you have to really be grounded, and also allows you, so to speak, to be in the shoes of this character, and that also informs how you walk. And from there, it's almost like building a house. You start from the ground up.